Now, Millwall are an instantaneously recognisable name in English football, but it's a reputation that's always seemingly known for what's happening off the pitch, not on it. However, in what have been quite tragic recent circumstances for the club, they're still enjoying one of the finest footballing moments of their recent history. And this year, given how competitive the Championship is, they'll feel as if they have a real shot at winning promotion to the Premier League for the first time in their history. Today, they host sides that were competing at that level last season, and are arguably the most informed side in the league under young caretaker boss Tonda Eckert. It's Millwall versus Southampton from the Den, and it's here on Unfiltered Football. Good afternoon. It's quite a wet Wembley, it's fair to say at the moment, coming from. It's a huge game today, as I mentioned there in the intro, between Millwall and Southampton. Millwall, of course, depending on the other results, massively need Pompey to get a result against Bristol City at home. Millwall could go as high as third, I think, maybe fourth in the Championship. Southampton obviously had an awful start under Will Still. He got sacked. Tom Dwaker came in. He was the under-21's coach there, but he's done so well as manager at Southampton. And they could, I think, go into the top half with a win today. It's a massive game, Millwall against Southampton. It's time for me to take you on a rainy journey in central London to get to this game. Police horses are absolutely everywhere. I mean, yes, we are an hour and a half away from kick-off, but it's dead quiet around here. You never think this is actually the back of the stadium that's about to host the game in an hour and a half, because it's dead quiet. It's clearly no entrances around this side, which is odd. In terms of today's two lineups, then Millwall actually had a first league start to young, talented Scottish midfielder Dan Kelly, whilst there were also starts for the likes of Reece Bangura-Williams and Kasper de Norve. Obviously, two of their key players starts, Mihailo Ivanovic and Finn Azaz. He starts on the opponent's side. Femi Aziz, who you may remember from earlier on Unfiltered Football, scored a banger against West Brom. Southampton start Azaz. You've also got Adam Armstrong playing in front of him, and Joe Robinson, 18-year-old, sat next to him. When in East London, it has to be done. My days, I'm not even kidding when I say I'm just about getting my breath back from that end of the game. Absolutely sensational. 1-0 to Southampton. Obviously, no, not half time. 1-0 to Southampton up until the 74th minute. And then those, well, that was like a 72nd minute, something like that. Those final 20 minutes or so, plus stoppage time, you won't find a better ending to a game. Certainly not this weekend. Hardly this season or this year. The Championship is a mental league, and I think that was a prime advert for it. So in terms of the ground, I mean, I've done Millwall before, and honestly, I felt satisfied when the last time I went there. This time, I loved it. It was so good. Up to the point where we're getting back, and it obviously was a bit of carnage at South Bermondsey train station, after the game. As you'd expect, you know, it's a proper English football club, English football ground, you know. Great people, great club, and yeah, just, like I say, it just feels brilliant. And I mean, it would be amazing to see them in the Premier League, and the top clubs in the country have to go to Millwall, because that is no easy place to go at all. As we've already seen twice so far this season, we're definitely going again before the year's up, hopefully, to spur Millwall on to a potential promotion charge. And I tell you what, after last week, in which I said, obviously, after the loss to Pompey, I was like, okay, they really need to step up, prove that it was an off day. I mean, you don't want to say they are a one-man team, but it's amazing how much better they look with Femi Aziz in that team, and scored an absolutely beautiful goal yesterday, although he probably won't take all the credit, because Tristan Kramer showed a brilliant response to initially being credited with the own goal for the Adrian Segic goal last week. It wasn't an own goal, officially was confirmed in the week. And Caleb Taylor, if you haven't seen it on already, go and check it out online. The actual footage, Sky Sports footage, is finished. Oh my days, what a goal. That is challenging. I think Paquetá probably wins it, although Aziz against West Brom runs it close for that unfiltered football goal of the season award so far. I'm sure there's a common connection there, East London. But yeah, I mean, really, really fascinating to see if Millwall can, hopefully, maintain this form throughout the rest of the season, because the way they played that, I mentioned how good Southampton have been this season. I'm like, you know what? If they have been that great in recent times, and Millwall can still go and get the win against them, wow, what does that say about Alex Neil's side? Fortress at the Den in full flow. So that is going to be the end of the video. As always, please remember to like, comment and subscribe. It costs you absolutely noughts and it helps the channel grow. Can't believe we've already got up to half the season doing this. I mean, those of you, anyone who sits there and watched it just by choice on like a Monday night or whatever, if you do, please show your support. You know, it'd be amazing. Yeah, show your support as always. Leave a like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in next week's video. Adios.